Good morning, it's Tuesday, July 26th, day 130. So I've been thinking this morning about 4 reasons why I won't make Katahdin, so that you all may learn from it. But you're all not me, so your reasons will be different. Reason number 4, and I don't really chalk this up as a strong reason, is my bag weight. While it's 30 pounds plus or minus 3 on any given day, I'm guessing, I don't think it's been a major impact on my performance. I have a pace, and I don't feel like that pace has been hindered by my bag, although I'm sure it has slowed me in the rocks as far as agility. And as a sub note to that, I've only slack packed twice, and a lot of people are slack packing, and I think that might have given me a few extra miles a day and maybe canceled out a few zeros. But I just don't want to spend my time on trail dealing with the hassle logistics of shuttles and places to stay and having your bag humped around from place to place. I'd rather spend that time doing my thing. So bag weight, number 4, and I've talked enough about that in the past. Oh, another sub note is I don't feel like it's caused me any injuries. While I've had struggles with IT band syndrome for 700 miles and Achilles and this, that, and the other thing, I've been able to stretch and manage it. And as I've covered before, I think that might have been more of a function of the zero drop shoes over time. So reason number 3, I don't like waking up early. It's hard enough for me to face the day on any given day outside the trail. It's like I want to sleep forever and avoid reality. So getting up at 5 in the morning, packing my stuff and hitting the trail is not all that appealing. I like to take my time getting up, which counts me miles in the morning. Reason number 2, on a similar note, is I don't like to get into camp late. So long hours of hiking is just not something I've been willing to change. It's bad enough hiking 8 or 10 hours in grueling conditions, climbing, descending, going through rocks, trying to manage your injuries, trying not to push too hard so you end up in a hospital to have them tell you for $5,000 you just need a rest. I've been listening to my body long enough, and I've been engaged in my own mind and understanding myself well enough to know that I'm not out here to push 15-hour days and hiking 30 miles. And the number 1 reason that I'm not going to make Katahdin is my OCD. I just can't bring myself to stuffing everything in my pack dirty, wet, unorganized. It takes me time to roll everything up in the morning and put it to my satisfaction and inspect it and make sure there's no damage and it's clean. Same thing at night, setting up camp. If I added those 2 hours it takes me to take down and set up camp, although I haven't noticed a big difference between me and other people. Other people just sit around and BS and drink coffee instead of taking the time to pack their bags. But I don't know, I think my time is comparable with getting in and out of camp, with setting up stuff. But the OCD does hold me back. I don't like being wet, dirty, sticky, smelly. And when a lot of that starts happening and you're dealing with heat and soreness, I need a mandatory regroup day in town. So I think all those reasons are contributing to me not making Katahdin. And you can roll that into one big ball of shit and sum it up too as I never really cared whether I made Katahdin or not. I mean, yeah, that would have been awesome, and I'll probably take it to my grave that I don't. But as I've said before, give me a week. We'll see how it goes. Let me see some of the South that I've never spent time in. Wouldn't it be nice to say I hiked home to New York and Connecticut? I mean, those are the things I think about. I don't think about Katahdin so much. Maybe that's just a rationalization, but I just wanted to mention why some factors that I think are the major contributors, and also just an overall lack of drive to push that hard and to take so much enjoyment out of the trail and getting into town and having nice meals and spending time with people over a few drinks. You know, I just 57 years old, man. I spent 35 years behind a desk. I'm soft, and you know, this isn't Survivor for me. So, all right. Damn, I forgot to mention the fifth reason that I thought of before I modified my 4 reasons. The fifth reason I won't make Katahdin is time. Obviously time, but I mean the time I took off from work. Long story short, I didn't anticipate how long it would take to get off trail, resupply, zero. I didn't anticipate how hard this would be. Am I going up there? I didn't anticipate how hard this would be. I had planned 5 months plus a couple weeks of for insurance purposes, and the idea was 15 miles a day. But yeah, I could ask for more time, but I never wanted to spend more than 5 or 6 months on the trail, never mind 6 or 7. I think this is the way. Nice markings, non-existent. Ooh, a couple steep climbs right there, short and steep. Oh, there it is. There we are. So, I'm still tossing the idea around in my head about asking for an extension, but enough's enough. If you think you have enough money to do the Appalachian Trail, you don't. Unless you happen to save a few $100s like me over the last 57 years of your life. And you have some buffer, or you have a father or mother who's willing to keep forking out money to help you fulfill your dreams, because we live in a helicopter society, or because you're running up your credit card bills and plan on paying them off after you get off the trail and hopefully get a job. But this shit is expensive. Stuffing down any food you can when you get to a town, resting in a hotel room, resupply foods that suck but are expensive. Everything costs money out here, shuttles. And you know, I've got payments at home going on still on top of all this, so I'm taking a royal beating. But can't take it with you. Just ask my parents. Every day I'm out here too is another day I'm not with Honey Baby, which gets to me, even though I suspect I miss her more than she misses me. I guess that's why guys die first usually. I keep thinking she's laying up awake at night thinking about me, wondering if I'm okay. And then I realize everybody's just going about their own lives. I hope I'm wrong. So we left Sunrise Mountain at like 9:40 and 12:05 in. The plan is to do 15:07 to Secret Shelter, and Smoke wants to get up real early tomorrow and do 20 miles to the New York border, and he wants to go see a drive-in movie in Warwick, which is supposedly a thing to do, and he's got a buddy that will pick us up, but then I gotta do 20 miles and get up early, and then that's tomorrow if we do that. Thursday there's a chance of rain, and we're in a nice area, and I guess there's a lake there. I want to say Greenwood, if I didn't misremember, where we can hunker down if it rains all day Thursday or just keep hiking. So 15:07 to Secret Shelter. They supposedly have a spigot, a big yard, and even charging. So that's nice, since all the streams are dry. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I didn't take a video, but I ate lunch, charged my phone, and got water at High Point headquarters a couple miles ago, which was very nice. Even bought some snacks, some soda. So I wish there was more places like that on trail. Anyway, that's the plan-io. Feet are tired. So I'm doing something I haven't done yet before, and that is set up my tent freestanding. No stakes, no fly, no footprint. The idea being that it's supposed to be clear tonight, and I'm taking a chance to look at the stars, and also I can get out of here earlier in the morning, because Smoke over there is talking about doing 20 into the border of New York and catching a movie. Oh, and we got a little buddy over here to keep us company, to keep the bears away. He already tried to get into Smoke's tent. This is a cool spot. What's up, my guy? Don't be tearing apart my tent now, brother. A little shelter, that's beautiful little cabin. Spigot. I think a shitter over there. Maybe another shelter. Primo. fans are jealous much. We have a shower. Weigh our bags. Dry our clothes. Check the temperature. Get fucked by a donkey. Dude, you better watch out, man. I think he's aroused.
I found the donkey brush.
Maybe that's what he needs.
Yeah.
I'll get you in here. I'll give you your
Oh
private.
no, perfect.
This
Sorry
plate.
to photobomb.
I could squat here.
I didn't want Jake to steal my snacks.
Oh, charge my phone even.
Yeah, I wish we were staying here. We just weren't sure like what gap to get off at for the theater.
Yeah, it's not too late to change your mind. We can do a little disco dancing in here too.
It's not as good as Jack and Honey.